Once upon a time, in a remote village nestled at the edge of an ancient forest, there lived a curious and adventurous boy named Ewan. Ewan had always been fascinated by the stories his grandfather told him about the mysterious woods, where legendary creatures roamed and ancient secrets lay hidden. Despite the village elders' warnings about the dangers lurking within, Ewan's curiosity grew with each passing day. One sunny morning, unable to resist the call of adventure any longer, Ewan packed a small bag with food, a water bottle, a flashlight, and a notebook, and set off towards the forest. As he entered the dense foliage, the world around him transformed. The air was cooler, filled with the sounds of rustling leaves, chirping birds, and distant animal calls. The trees, towering like ancient sentinels, cast dappled shadows on the forest floor. Ewan walked for hours, marveling at the beauty and diversity of the forest. He saw colorful birds flitting between branches, squirrels chattering as they leaped from tree to tree, and a family of deer grazing peacefully in a meadow. He sketched everything he saw in his notebook, determined to capture the magic of the forest. As evening approached, Ewan realized he was deep within the woods and had lost his way. Trying to find his bearings, he stumbled upon an old, overgrown path. Following it, he soon found himself at the entrance of a hidden glen, bathed in the soft glow of twilight. In the center of the glen was a sparkling pond, its surface reflecting the colors of the setting sun. Tired and hungry, Ewan decided to rest by the pond. He ate some of the food he had packed and drank from his water bottle. As he gazed into the pond, he noticed something extraordinary. Tiny lights dancing just beneath the surface. Intrigued, he leaned closer and realized they were not reflections, but small glowing creatures swimming gracefully in the water. Ewan watched in awe as the creatures formed patterns and shapes, seemingly communicating with each other. Suddenly, a gentle voice echoed in his mind, welcoming him to the heart of the forest. Startled, Ewan looked around but saw no one. The voice introduced itself as Leora, the guardian spirit of the forest, and thanked Ewan for his respectful and curious nature. Leora told Ewan that the forest was indeed filled with wonders and dangers, and that those who entered with pure intentions would be protected. She shared stories of the ancient trees, each with its own spirit, and of the creatures that lived in harmony with nature. Ewan listened intently, his heart filled with wonder and gratitude. As night fell, the glen transformed into a luminous paradise. Fireflies danced in the air, and the glowing creatures in the pond continued their mesmerizing display. Leora guided Ewan to a safe, cozy spot to rest for the night. Exhausted from his adventure, Ewan soon fell into a deep, peaceful sleep, dreaming of the magical world he had discovered. The next morning, Ewan woke to the sound of birds singing and the scent of wildflowers. Leora's voice gently reminded him that it was time to return home. She led him back to the old path, which now seemed clearer and easier to follow. Before he left, Ewan thanked Leora and promised to share the beauty and wisdom of the forest with his village. As Ewan emerged from the forest, he was greeted by worried but relieved villagers. He shared his incredible adventure with them, describing the wonders he had seen and the guardian spirit who watched over the forest. Inspired by his story, the villagers began to view the forest with newfound respect and curiosity. Ewan's adventure became a cherished legend in the village, reminding everyone of the magic that lay just beyond the familiar and the importance of approaching the unknown with respect and an open heart. And so, the bond between the village and the ancient forest grew stronger, nurtured by the tales of a brave boy and the guardian. The tales of a brave boy and the guardian spirit who guided him through the heart of the woods. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment.